Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, today, guess what we're going to make? Some stuffed mushrooms. I got whole baby portobellos, and we're going to make some stuffed mushrooms with that. We're going to use the Queen, Mrs. Dash, some basil, some Parmesan cheese. We're going to use some breadcrumbs, some mozzarella, some Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to use some garlic salt, and we're going to need some extra virgin olive oil. And then in this pretty little bowl here, I've got green bell peppers, orange bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, and purple onion, red onion, whatever color you want to call it. We're getting ready to put these items in a skillet, and we're going to saute them. But we're also going to need some of the stems from this. So I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to show you something because I don't know if everybody knows how to clean a mushroom. A damp paper towel, a little bit of water. You cannot submerge mushrooms in water. Now, I don't know if you can see that very well. You see that dirt? That's all dirt. You just wipe it. Just wipe it all off. That's how you clean a mushroom. You just wipe it off. Get all that dirt. Look at that. See? Can you see that? You just wipe it all off. And that's how you do that. Okay? Alright. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to show you something. This is what we're going to do. Just go around it like this. Alright? And look at that. And we can pop it. Well, normally we can pop it out. But this one said, you're going to have to cut me to the core. Cut me to the bone. Alright? See, because you want that room that's in there. This pan over here, I've greased it with, okay? Can you see that? My spray, cooking spray. You can use any cooking spray you have, or you can just line it with butter. So as I'm doing these, I'm going to go ahead and start lining up my pan. So you just need to go through, cut your room, pull her out. Okay? That has to happen to every single one of them. Cut, pull her out. Okay? We're going to use some of these stems. We're not going to use all of them, because I don't need all of them for what we're going to be making. Okay? Alright? Pop her out. Can you see how I'm doing that? Go around. Let me put it down so you can see it. Go around. Pop her out and put her in the pan, and you put her in the pan this side down. You want this to be sitting down, because otherwise how you going to get the stuff out. We're going to do this again. Alright, pop her out. Alright, so I'm going to finish these and I'll be back. Alright, I wanted to let you see me cut up some of these stems. Again, I say we're not going to use them all. Just cut them up. It doesn't matter what they look like, how you cut them. None of that even matters. You just want to cut them up as best you can. It doesn't matter. This is not a contest. It doesn't matter, because it's going to all be inside of the mushroom. So you just want to cut it up. Just cut it up. Alright? And then plus it's going to break down some more once we put it inside of the skillet. And we're going to saute it up. I was going to use olive oil, but I think now it would be best and yummier if I use a little bit of butter. So that's what we're going to use. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of butter. And that's what we're going to do. Sound like a plan? Sound like a plan. So, okay, I'm going to cut up maybe, let's see. So we only want to really use half of them. So that's enough. We're going to use that because we're going to use cheese, we're going to use bell peppers, we're going to use a few things. So I'm going to finish cutting these up, and then I'm going to come back and show you, we're going to put these in the skillet. I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, I put about a tablespoon of butter in there. Those are the stems that we used. Here's the onions and the bell peppers that we're going to put in there. And so we're just going to go ahead and saute this over medium heat, which is going to be for about, I'll probably do about 5 minutes, constantly stirring. But I'm also going to put a little bit of flavor in there, which is going to be the Queen, Mrs. Dash. Okay. We're going to put a little bit of basil in here. Alright. And then the last little flavoring we're going to put in here is going to be a little bit of garlic salt. So we're just going to let this saute all come together. And then that's when we're going to combine our cheeses. Okay, so I'll be back. See you in a minute. All right, now you can see the consistency of what we're dealing with. So now the next thing that we're going to put in here, which is something that I should have had out the refrigerator, but I didn't, is we're going to put in our cream cheese. And I guess I could cut this into pieces, but it'll break up as we go. It is not that serious. And once this cheese melts up, I'm going to show you something else, because we're going to put a little topping on top of the stuffing once we get it all inside of the mushrooms. And we're just going to let that melt down. And once that gets incorporated, I'll be back. Okay, there's one more ingredient that we need to add to this. As you can see the consistency, so you can see what it looks like when you're actually making your own. See, we've got that whole cream cheese incorporated with all those different bell peppers and the onion and a little bit of seasoning. And now we're just going to add one more ingredient in this. And I was going to use mozzarella cheese, but I think with this and the Parmesan, the Philadelphia cream cheese and the Parmesan, I think that'll be enough. So we're going to put about a handful of bacon in here. All right. And this is from the bag that I showed you before that I got from Costco's. Can you see that? All right. And it's a nice size bag. So I'm going to mix this up. I mean, you know, that way you got a little meat in there. And you can absolutely go ahead and slice up your own, not slice it up, but cook up a few slices of bacon yourself. I mean, you could probably use maybe 4 to 6 slices of bacon and put it in here, which is the equivalent almost of what I just put in here. And so this is done. So now I'm getting ready to move over and show you what I'm getting ready to do with the topping that goes with this. Okay, hold on. All right, we're going to put a little topping on top of the mixture on top of the mushrooms. So we're going to use a little bit of breadcrumbs. You don't need a lot because we're just sprinkling this on top. So that may be 2 tablespoons. And we're going to do about the same with the cheese, because we're just going to sprinkle this on top. So we don't need a whole lot of this. Okay? And then we just mix it together. That's it. It's easy peasy. Beautiful cover girl. But yeah, real easy. We're going to mix this on top. That's it. We just take it and we're just going to sprinkle it on top just like that. That's it. Okay? So now I'm going to get the mushrooms over here. Get the station set up so you can see me make some. Hold on. Alright. We're going to stuff the mushrooms with the mixture. Okay? We'll probably have more than we need, but you'd rather have too much than not enough. Okay? So we're just going to go in and we're going to stuff these mushrooms with this goodness. Alright? Just go through and just put it in. So simple. Perfect for appetizers, for a party, the holidays, whatever. These are so perfect. I mean, but that's, you gotta like mushrooms. So keeping that in mind too. But when you're doing a party, most of the time people are drinking, they don't know what they're eating, right? So we're just gonna fill these up. See how easy that is? I mean, so easy. And portobello mushrooms are really filling. But I will say this. You don't have to use portobello. These are the freshest, best looking ones I saw when I was in the store. You can just use plain old regular mushrooms. Use whatever you want. Use whatever you have on hand. Use whatever you want. Your kitchen, your party, right? And this stuff is so good. Like I said, if you like mushrooms, you'll definitely love this. And these are so easy, so simple. And then if you don't want to do the bacon, don't put the bacon in there. Remember I told you, make any recipe your own. It's yours, it's your kitchen, it's your family, it's you. You have to make it where you and yours are like it. You know? Everybody has to like it in your house. Alright, you see how easy that is? Look how quick we're almost done. This is such a quick little meal. I mean, it only takes 15 minutes to prepare. Only 15 minutes. That's it. And we are so done. And then we're going to bake it in the oven on 350 for about 20 minutes. Now I'm just going through and just using up the rest of the mixture, because I have a little bit left over. And I'm not going to throw it in the trash. So we're just going to work it out. Stuffing, overstuffing, and stuffing these puppies. Which, I don't know. You know, it is what it is. Okay. So we're going to get more and more and more and more. I'm almost done. I'm done. Almost done. But this is really good. It's quick. It's simple. This is something you could just have at the house for yourself. You don't have to wait for a party. You don't have to wait for other people. You know, something quick and simple for you and yours. And when I say you're going to love it, if you like mushrooms, you're going to love it. But this mixture alone, this mixture is pretty good. And see what I mean when I say we're just going to take it and sprinkle some on top. That's all we're going to do. That's why I said I didn't want you to make too much of this mixture, because I'd hate for you to waste it, because Parmesan cheese in these little containers can get a little pricey. Especially just for something you're going to be throwing away. And we don't like throwing away our money. I mean, I know I don't. And see, look at that. We're almost done. And we got a pinch left. And what are we going to do with that pinch? Oh, no, we don't. Look at that. And we're just going to keep dumping till it's gone. Yes, we are. Look at that. And we're done. So we're just going to bake this now in the oven on 350. And I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. I'll be back. Alright. The mushrooms are out of the oven. I put them in there for exactly 25 minutes. On 350. Uncovered. If I didn't mention that before. Uncovered. But the pan was definitely sprayed with some butter spray. Crisco butter. But you can always coat it with good old-fashioned butter, because you don't want your mushrooms to stick. Okay? Now look at that. Look at that. Great appetizers. I mean, we could sprinkle them with a little parsley to do the pretty thing, but I didn't this time. So, there's that. But look at that. There's our mushrooms. Baby portobellos. You can use any mushroom you have. Any mushroom at all. Any mushroom at all. Look at that. And we're done. We're done. Snack is on the table. All right, you guys. Stay blessed. Be safe. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.